Victorious here in Asia Talent Cup, race 1 of round 2. The lights will come on, they'll go off and we'll burst into life once again on the road to Red Bull Rookies and MotoGP. Here we go then, a clean takeoff from just about everybody. A big push with the right or left leg, and they begin the charge down towards turn 1. It looks like it's going to be 13 of Dinesh versus 14 of Adaki. Who's got the whole shot? I think it's the Japanese rider.
It is indeed. So yeah, you can see Gunmie moved over really quite a lot from his grid slot, and the number 5 has lost out quite significantly there. Oh, it's already getting really close at the front. But yeah, dream start for Adaki this time round, which wasn't his forte in Qatar, so that's good news for the Japanese rookie. But I'm sure we're going to end up with a group for certainly a little bit in this race. So chopping and changing will begin now.
I think the pre-race jitters got a bit of the better of him back at that first race in Qatar. He really got swallowed by the pack, but came through to take a very respectable result indeed. And what about Dinesh, who's on the chase as well? Fadila, the top Indonesian rider at the moment, in third, with Mie in fourth. Keep an eye on the number 5. 3 podiums here last year. He knows what he's doing around this track. It's Dinesh to the front.
He does indeed. So,
oh, we have a crash down there. It's Mie. Oh, cursed him. Oh, the first commentator's curse of the year. What a disaster for the Japanese rider. There won't be a triple or even a double podium here this time in Indonesia.
I was about to add to that as well, because it was him and Carter Thompson who swept back through after a more difficult start. But yeah, let's see then if the number 5 can get back in the running. Looks like he can't. So huge disappointment then for Gunmie. So we're definitely going to have a whole new podium then here. And at the moment, like you said, Dinesh has hit the front and he's kept that at the moment.
He was Scott Ogden, Moto3 riders tipped for victory here today, so I think it's Scott can share in the partial blame of tipping him for victory, but that's a shame. He gets another go at it tomorrow morning. It is Dinesh, the Malaysian rider, who come round the final corner at the end of this first lap to lead the charge. Across the line we come. He's got Adaki and Fadila just behind him.
He has indeed. So great start for Rekat Fadila then, the home rider. Really good.
A new venue, a new location, a round 9 of the ABB FIA Formula E World Championship, and a first visit to Indonesia and the city of Jakarta for the 2022 Jakarta E-Prix. All 5 lights are on, and we go green in Jakarta. It's a pretty slow start for Da Costa. That gives Evans an opportunity in the blue Jaguar on the outside, coming down towards the first corner. But Da Costa has the inside, and he holds the place. There's a huge squeal of tyres as people try and make it around the first corner, but everybody, I think, has got through safely. Verline has made up a couple of places. Now they come through turns 2, 3 and 4. Verline has got ahead of Nick de Vries as well and up into 8th place. Brilliant start from the Porsche driver, but Vern holds the lead. Da Costa didn't get away well, but he's still in 2nd place in the black and gold DS Techeetah, and here comes Lotterer, forcing his way past Nick de Vries. I thought he was going to go into the side of his Porsche teammate for a moment, but he managed to keep it all together. But it's the 2 DS Techeetahs who hold the lead out front.
Mitch Evans is going to be, this is turn 7, and both Techeetahs lock up. Is this an opportunity for Evans? Around the outside.
Big mistake from Da Costa, there's contact and Evans is through. Da Costa going in far too hot into turn 7, and the Jaguar driver is now up into 2nd place then. And he will now start to try and attack Jean-Eric Verne in the lead. It's given Verne a bit of an advantage. There's some defensive work from Dennis. There's some attacking work, I think, from Verline, trying to get ahead of Van Dorn. Hasn't quite worked out. So there is 3rd, 4th and 5th. Da Costa, Mortara and Dennis. But Jean-Eric Verne, because of that mistake from Da Costa, has got a little bit of breathing room up at the front. Into attack mode goes Jean-Eric Verne. So Jean-Eric Verne takes attack mode from the lead of the race, comes out in 2nd place. You get 13% power for an extra 4 minutes. You have to do it twice in the race. Both DS Techeetahs doing it before anybody else. You get another great view of this Jakarta circuit, shaped like a horse. And there's a move. And that was Bird going past Cassidy for 12th position.
And this is that sort of settling stage of the Formula E race.
Main straight for Da Costa. On attack.
Managing the race fairly well, but Mortara behind him does have an attack mode to use still. Well, 2 attack modes. So he's got 1 more in the bank than Verne, and now Mortara does go into attack mode then. Through the left-hander. Gets out ahead of Dennis, no. So he does come out behind Jake Dennis, down in 5th place, and Da Costa's on the attack. And so Mortara is ahead of Da Costa then, so that's quite important strategically, that he's ahead of Da Costa and has got attack mode for another 3.5 minutes and has quickly dispatched Jake Dennis into turn 1.
That's absolutely key to Mortara's strategy. Now he's got to close down Mitch Evans ahead of him in the Jaguar.
Respectively, energy remaining, Jean-Eric Verne has a little less than those around him. He and Da Costa have a little less, but there's pretty much nothing in it. And here comes Verne for the lead of the race. Into turn 1, and Jean-Eric Verne takes the lead. Evans, I thought, was going to try and get the cut back into turn 2, but it wasn't to be. But Evans still has an attack mode to use.
Yeah, that would...
Evans to the inside. Evans attacks into turn 7 and takes the lead of the Jakarta E-Prix.
Where did that come from?
And so the added time of 1 minute 30 plus 1 lap to go. Mortara's being told he's got more energy than the drivers in front. Evans is surely going to hold on. I think Verne is going to run out of energy here. He covers the inside again. It's going to be right together for second place. But Mitch Evans in the Jaguar has driven a superb race, and Mitch Evans wins in Jakarta.
Come on, come on, come on. Yeah!
That was hard. It was really tight at the end with Jeb. I actually thought I was going to pull away, but my tyre started going off as soon as I got past him, so I was under a bit of heat, but got the job done, so yeah, it's what we needed.
Mitch Evans, who has another winner's trophy in the bank and closes in on Stoffel Van Dorn. Here's a look at the results after 40 entertaining laps of racing. Just a second, less than a second, between the top 3 at the line. The race winner picking up the Tagore fastest lap and the point that goes with it. And this is the Drivers' Championship. Van Dorn on 121, Verne on 116, Mortara on 114, Evans on 109.